Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Hal Newhouser gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
Lofton.
First offering on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 111.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And after a very chilly early morning, the temperatures thawed out a bit to 48 degrees here at game time. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike three.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And the pitch. Popped him up. Haas is right there. 2 gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So now to the plate, Larry Doby. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. And stepping in, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tigers, the left fielder, Victor.
Now here it comes.
Reyes.
And it's fouled away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
At the plate now, Harold Castro pitches a cold strike. The throw skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Comes set and the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Throw won't get him. And now we'll look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
And now, Al Kaline, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A man at third with one away.
Ball one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after
The
that
shortstop.
strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reyes on third with 2 out. Hard ground ball to third. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Grady Sizemore, and they could use a spark from him here. Now here's the pitch. fouled off. Now the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
From the stretch.
That's
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half half of the second set to
Leading
go.
up
And
for
set
the
to go
Tigers,
is the second baseman,
baseman,
Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan. Go.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, Akil Baddoo. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Here now the 2-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
Now to the plate here is Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This one's down to third. Right to Ramirez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers are shut down there. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. That brings brings up Jim Thome. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 25, Jim Thome.
And now the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
So it was a swinging strike three. Jim Thome becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Rounded slowly to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 55.
Next up, Roberto Perez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1.
Ball two.
Up high, 2-1 now.
The count is 2-1.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jeimer.
First delivery to him.
Candelario.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes is there, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13.
Next up for Detroit, Eric Haas. And now the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Feller's ready. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Kicks and deals. Victor Reyes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Haas, base runner at first with 1 out. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Into the box now, Harold Castro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
To the plate now, Al Kaline, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. The payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now at the plate here is Alan Trammell. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Tigers lead it 2-0. So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. And he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Indians hit is going to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The bat, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Lozano.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. And now Larry Doby 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
The batter will be Grady Sizemore. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the first offering. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Lofton at second. Sizemore at first. 2 out in the inning. Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. K-line is there, and that retires the side. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
1-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Akil Baddoo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Now the pitch. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Tigers 2 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, number 32.
First offering. Friend Reyes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runs
Ball, that's out.
outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in next, Jim Thome struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 on its way. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
2-2 count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch.
Hey.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2.
Ball at this time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch home.
Nope.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Count for 2-1. Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jeimer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Candelario is retired, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. So now into the box is Eric Haas. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Feller's ready, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Victor Reyes will be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 22, Victor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
The count is 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Haas stands at first with 1 out. In there, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now the first pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First delivery to him. Fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. So here is Ahmed Rosario. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Larry Doby. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Grady Sizemore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell.
The shortstop, Alan.
Now the first pitch.
Trammell.
That's outside.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Jonathan.
Striding in is Jonathan Scope. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trammell on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Akil.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here's the former Rule 5 pick, Akil Baddoo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
The 1-0 delivery.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Nope. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Akil Baddoo has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Feller pauses. Here's the delivery. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Nick Whitgren is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Stepping in now, Eric Haas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping in once again is Jose Ramirez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. may have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Striding in for the Indians, Franmil Reyes. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark LaRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
2-1.
That's evidence of the pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 25, Jim
Stepping up is Jim Thome. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Thome, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0.
7th inning, correct.
Back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Scooped up, and quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Next to hit, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
Ball, that pitch is
4-1.
out.
Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes.
No, inside.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes. And that's
Nope.
outside.
Ball
He
4.
lost him, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this
The
guy
batter, number
anything to
3.
hit. Sometimes you
Shortstop,
have to pick your battles, and
Allen.
they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Trammell.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tigers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Roberto Perez.
Roberto Perez.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss.
0-1
Took
for
something
count.
off that one, and it's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey! Ball, that's it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in will be Kenny Lofton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. This is flared right back over the mound. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out. Now into the box, Ahmed Rosario. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Set to deliver pitch number 120.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate, Larry Doby, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baddoo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. Still down 3-0. Phil Maton is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Maton stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Turning for second now is Scope. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Scope stands at second with no outs. in the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Doby comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise. They lead it 3-0. Jose Cisnero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
67, Jose Cisnero.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Grady Sizemore.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Changeup stays outside, and it's behind 2-0.
No strike.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And that one yanked just foul. Three-two pitch.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The next 3-2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Once again, a 3-2. Line drive to center field. Baddoo is there, and he has it for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
A little bouncer. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
The right fielder.
At the plate now is Franmil Reyes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-1 pitch.
At the ball.
Jim Thome would be next. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So now to the plate, Jim Thome, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez.
1-0.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Reyes at third, Thome at second with 2 gone. And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
second and third, 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cal Newhouser earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Jose Cisneros earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 5 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 41,299. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.